Hello viewers, welcome to Joy's Kitchen. I hope you are doing well. Today I'm gonna show you a very quick and unique dish which is I call spicy squid. Yes, I'm gonna use squid or calamari, whatever you say, for this dish, and it's gonna be cooked in very nice and spicy and tangy gravy, and you can eat it with plain boiled rice or pilau or even with pasta or on its own. So this is quite interesting dish and I hope you're gonna enjoy it. So here you go, check the recipe. So to cook my spicy squid, as you can see, I took actually 200 gram of squid. I asked my fishmonger to clean it for me, and then I just cut it kind of like a small cubed pieces. It was you can keep it like a calamari shape, round shape, but I quite like a small cube piece for this recipe. And yeah, I just cut the tentacles as well. You can see I just cut them all small pieces. So yeah, and it's already cleaned. And squid have kind of like a slimy texture, you can clean it anyway. And I took actually around medium sized 8 onion, and I finely chopped it. I need quite a lot of onion to make this gravy actually, and the whole squid gonna cooked in this onion gravy, and that's gonna be really sweet and nice. And I took quarter eggplant here. It's kind of like one handful of eggplant here, and I kind of like small cubed it as exactly the way I cubed those squids, and they're going to be melt in the sauce, and they're going to give it like a creamy kind of texture in my gravy. And I took around 1.5 teaspoon of garlic paste here and 1.5 teaspoon of ginger paste here. So yeah, garlic and ginger. And for dry spice, I take here around 1.5 teaspoon of chili powder, 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder, 1.5 teaspoon of roasted cumin powder, 1.5 teaspoon of garam masala powder, and 2 teaspoon of salt here. So salt is taste wise, and this is the garam masala is mixture of cinnamon, cardamom, clove and bay leaf. So yeah, garam masala powder is necessary for this recipe. I took 2 whole bay leaf here, you can see. 2 should be enough for that much amount of curry actually, and 3 red chili, and I kind of cut them in the middle. They're gonna give it a little bit like spiciness and very nice smoky flavor. And I took around 2 teaspoon of tomato paste here. That is gonna give it like kind of like a tangy texture, a tangy taste, and very nice color. So yeah, these are the ingredients I need. And of course cooking oil, just plain vegetable oil. So I'm going to start my cooking now. At first I'm going to add around 3 to 4 tablespoons of vegetable oil in my pan, and I'm going to let it hot. I need quite a little bit more oil than as usual because I'm going to cook it and fry it in the oil. So yeah. So my oil is hot now. So now I'm going to add my finely chopped onions here, and I'm going to fry them at least 3 to 4 minutes till they are actually lightly golden brown and a little bit softened. So it's gonna take at least 3 to 4 minutes. And this is kind of like onion based gravy, so onion need to be cooked properly, and it's gonna take a little bit of time, of course, and you need to be patient if you are cooking this dish. Yeah. So after around 4 minutes, my onions are quite soft now and lightly golden brown. Now I'm going to add those 2 bay leaf here, and I'm going to fry them for another 1 minute just to release the bay leaf smell in my oil. And at the same time, I'm going to add my ginger garlic paste as well, and I'm going to cook them together for 1 to 1.5 minutes. And the red chilies as well, and the red chili gonna give it like really kind of spiciness and really nice smoky chili flavor as well. So after around 2 minutes, you can see my onions are nicely done now. And now I'm gonna add all my dry spices in it, and I'm gonna cook it for another 2 minutes till the oil comes up. And at this moment I'm gonna add like around 1 tablespoon of hot boiling water, just not to burn my spices, and I'm gonna cook it until I can see the oil is on top of the onions and the sauce is kind of like thick. I can already smell it, very nice. Yeah, I'm gonna add a little bit of water now, around 1 to 2 tablespoons of water. So as you can see, my onions are done, and the oil, I can see the oil on top of my onions, and that's the time actually I'm gonna add my tomato puree here. And tomato, as I say, tomato puree gonna give it a little bit of tanginess and very nice bright color at the same time. I'm not using any raw tomato here because that's gonna make it like really watery, and I don't like squid curry very watery. So I'm gonna cook it for another 1 minute like that. And now I'm gonna add my eggplants as well, because these eggplant need to be very soft and creamy in this sauce actually, because I don't like the chunky piece of eggplant in my curry. So I'm gonna cook it for another 2 minutes, just like that. So after around 2 minutes, you can see my eggplants are kind of melted in this gravy. So that's the time I'm gonna add my squid here. And everybody said that squid, if I overcook the squid, they're gonna be like rubbery kind of texture. But actually this is the challenge. If this squid is kind of like rubbery in this curry, you're not gonna feel it because you're gonna eat it with rice. And I quite like this rubbery texture in this curry actually. So if it's overcooked, doesn't matter. That's gonna taste really yummy, trust me. And that's gonna taste like a little bit kind of like crunchy at the same time, and the sauce gonna be inside the squid. That gonna be so good. And it's gonna take actually I'm gonna cook exactly like that to 6 to 7 minutes with this gravy till the oil comes up again. So after around 7 minutes of cooking, you can see the sauce is kind of like thick now, and the oil, I can see the oil, and the smell is so good, and the squid is not very rubbery still, and it's kind of like a crunchy texture in it, and it's actually done. And yeah, I'm gonna serve it now. So here you go guys, this is my spicy squid is ready, and you can see this is very simple dish and very easy to cook, and it's really good if you eat it with plain boiled rice. Trust me, I don't think you ever ate squid just like that. And this is really good recipe. I hope you're gonna try it, and don't forget to like and subscribe my channel and follow my recipes and share my recipes with your friends, family and neighbors. And trust me, you should try this recipe. This is an amazing recipe for squid actually. So here you go, bye bye, ta-da.